Whether hiking for 10 hours through rugged trails or navigating foreign lands, I thrive on challenging myself. Yet, this challenge was closer to home, where I take the bus for the first time ever in Kingston. The stories of JUTC and public transport ranges from chaotic to entertaining. Yet, I wanted to experience it for myself. The first surprise was at the bus stop. Using schedules in Google Maps, I got there early, attempting to catch the bus timely. But as I stood waiting under the unforgiving midday sun, time stretched into something elastic and slow. Other commuters wandered by, jumping the small, cramped yellow buses, sounds of engines, distant honking, a man pushing a handcart with the shell of a car, and Probox taxis flashing to see if I was on their route. This added to an almost cinematic soundtrack to my wait. 2 hours later, I was still standing there, the sun now almost below the horizon. But I had no deadlines, no kids waiting for me at home to feed, and no pressing obligations. So far, I couldn't help marveling at the resilience of the people who had to do this every day. 2 hours later, when the bus finally appeared, it wasn't the chaotic scene I had anticipated. It wasn't packed to the brim with passengers, no crazy person preaching, or blaring music like the small yellow buses I'd seen darting through the streets. Instead, it was relatively empty and, to my surprise, clean enough. I climbed aboard with my scooter for backup, paid my $100 fare, and sat by the window. The air inside already cooler than expected, and the seats soft enough to relax into. Taking the bus allowed me to see the city pass by and get lost in the details. The vibrant murals painted on cracked walls, the zinc barriers to tenements, and higglers hustling at street corners. These details I've always missed when driving myself. The bus made its stops at regular intervals, picking up and dropping off few passengers, each new face telling a different life story that added to the experience. I realized the bus is more than just a mode of transportation. It's a microcosm of the city itself, and yet there's much more to be done to improve the service. The thought of the stress of being late for work or an appointment, or how the discomfort of the system could wear on a person. As the bus neared the first stop at the Halfway Tree Transport Center, I prepared to disembark with the thought of transferring to a second bus to complete my journey home. For many, this isn't an adventure or a one-off story. It's an everyday reality, a reality that demanded patience, resilience, and adaptability. I rode away home on my backup scooter, adding this experience to my catalog of journeys. This bus ride had been an adventure, yes, but it was also a lesson. Sometimes the real adventure wasn't the ride itself, but understanding the lives of those who took it. So I just